Hi, my name is Brendan Carney. I'm from Boston, Massachusetts. I'm really excited to be giving a testimonial for the CRAFTA course here in Bethesda. I had a fantastic experience. Just my observation in clinical practice is that the cranial and oral facial pain segment and pain population is definitely a part of the market that can be further addressed. And the techniques and details and instruction that I've learned in this course has been amazing. We had our physiotherapist fly all the way in from Holland, which has been fantastic. And Mikhail says, as he likes to say, there's lots of beautiful techniques and beautiful possibilities for this type of therapy. One of the things I liked about the course the most is the clinical reasoning process. And first we go through the temporomandibular structure and the anatomy and the palpation and figuring out how does that structure play a role into the cervical region, how do those structures interface with the cranial aspects as well as the neural aspect. And so the course was divided into 3 different parts, thankfully, because there's a lot of information in this course, which has all been fantastic. So we had 4 days, and then we had an intermediate portion with a fantastic and very easy to use online component and home study, followed by another 4 days course, which was focusing on the neurodynamic techniques and the neural aspects of both evaluation and treatment. So after leaving this course, I feel like it's really opened the book for me, and I feel like I have some things that I can immediately implement into clinical practice. That being said, I also feel like it's the tip of the iceberg, and there's so much more to learn and so many more wonderful possibilities. So I'm just really thankful that I had this opportunity, and it's been fantastic.